Hey everybody, it's Rich from Billet Spin. Welcome to our next video. I know it's been a while and I apologize, but we're back. So let's get right into it. You were looking at the 3 new models that were coming out for the Soul Pen, and these are dropping this Wednesday, October 27th at noon Central. We have Black Timascus and Zerk, and there's going to be one of those for $760. I know, $760. It's crazy. Tons of work goes into these, and the material itself is extremely expensive. And those of you that are familiar with exotics, you know how much this stuff costs. The next one we have is a Timascus with, and that's white Timascus, with titanium, and that one's going to be $685, and there's just one of those. And then we have the Zerk, and that has got a oil slick finish on the barrel as well as the pusher. And then the nose cap and end cap and pocket clip are just standard flamed colors. So we're going to get into all 3 of these. Let's start out with the Black Timascus. So here we go. Black Timascus. What is it? Well, it's made by Alpha Knife Supply. And there are different alloys of titanium. This one has 2 different alloys of titanium and then 1 layer of zerk mixed in. So there's 3 layers total, 2 different ones of titanium and 1 zerk. And the zerk is the grayish color that you see here. And the gray, this end cap and this nose cap are also made of zerk, so those match really, really well. And the really neat thing about these forged materials is that the pattern is going to vary greatly from piece to piece. So the one you buy is going to be completely unique just by the pattern alone, but then we have to flame it. So when we machine these, we polish it up really, really well, and then we flame it. Before we flame it, it's just silver. It kind of just looks like stainless steel. And then we flame it, and these beautiful colors come out through anodizing. And so the really neat thing is it's not just the pattern, it's the flaming colors that we get that are going to make each and every one of these unique. And that is the reason why we only sell one of these at a time, because the pictures that we post on the website are of the actual pen that you'll be receiving. So we sell one at a time, and we're planning on selling 1 black Timascus, 1 white Timascus each week from here on out for probably the next 5-6 weeks. So for those of you that are really into the high-end exotics, that's kind of going to be the deal. I know they're harder to get because we're only selling one at a time, but we really want you to know exactly what they look like, before you spend that much money on it. So that's the deal. So yeah, this pocket clip here, really organic. Got some really thick zerk veins running through it. Just really, really, really neat. And the neat thing about Black Timascus is that the zerk layer actually is thicker. The anodized layer is thicker than the Timascus layer, so there'll be an actual texture that you'll feel on there. Really, really neat, and you won't get that with white Timascus. You can also see that we have a black Timascus pusher here, some layers of zerk. Really, really neat, flows really, really well. So for those of you not familiar with the Soul Pen, the Soul Pen is a clicker style pen. And the mechanism, which we got one right here, that is made by us, and it was designed by us, made by us, and it's a bronze bushing with a stainless steel pin, and then it's got a stainless steel dowel pin there that seats it, and that's how it actuates. So these things are built to last a lifetime. One of the other really neat things about the pusher setup on the Soul Pen is that we make it so that on the pusher there's a bronze bushing, and that bronze bushing rides inside of the end cap. So this part of the pusher doesn't come in contact with anything. And so that's not going to get scratched up, because if it was just a normal style clicky pen, this diameter would ride inside of the end cap, and then it would get scratched up and take off that beautiful black Timascus finish. But you don't have to worry about that with the Soul Pen. There's actual clearance, which you're not going to be able to see very well here. I'll take a picture of this and post it up here so you can really see what that looks like. But there's clearance there, and so the outside of the pusher here does not come in contact with anything when it's actuated. And so we call it a clicky mechanism, but really there's no click to it. It's got a really nice fidget factor, but it's just smooth. That's what we really wanted this to be, was just super smooth. And because of the way it's built, these things are built to last a lifetime, literally be passed down through generations. Also, for those of you that are not familiar with black Timascus or white Timascus or anything Timascus, basically your fingerprints will kind of semi-dull the anodizing. Now, not by much, But in order to bring that back to look like new, all you got to do is spritz a little Windex on some paper towel, wipe it down, and it'll look just like this again. Very, very, very vibrant. Okay, so that's the black Timascus, again, $760. And that is the exact pen that we're selling this Wednesday, these exact ones. So this is white Timascus. So this is two different layers of titanium, two different grades, and when you heat them, the two different grades change colors at a different rate. And so we wanted to kind of give you a little bit of everything. So you can see there's like a light blue with some purple, some bronzish colors. You can see a little yellow starting to come through, like right in here. So just a nice variety of colors in here. You can see the pocket clip matches, the colors match really well with the barrel, and then the pusher does as well. Really kind of matches, just a fantastic. And this is a twist pattern. And then we have titanium and end cap, titanium end cap, and a titanium nose cap. And we tried to vary the colors a little bit on there. So if you get right there, you can see right in the corner there, there's some purple that comes out, as well as on this one right in the corner there, that's showing up well. And then down in the grooves, it's a little bit more bronzish color, kind of like what we've got there, and the same for the nose cap. A couple other things that you want to know about these. So you want to be careful not to scratch the barrel. So if you're going to take these apart, what you want to do is you actually want to hold the end cap like this. Let's do the zerk one here. Yeah, let's do the zerk since that's going to be next anyway. You can see how the ball on these, I keep them, there's a little bit of a gap there in between the ball and the barrel that you can see, just to really make sure you guys can't scratch them up at all because of that beautiful Timascus. But here's the zerk. So what you want to do is you want to hold the end cap like this, and then you want to unscrew it. And what you're going to see is as soon as you do that, because the weight of the barrel is pushing down, there's a nice big gap in between the ball. Then you can unscrew it, and you don't have to worry about that ball hitting. Then as soon as it comes in contact here, boom, she's tight again. Okay? So that's how you want to take them apart and put them back together, just like so. Okay, so sorry to get off track here. We're back on the white Timascus, and this guy's going to be $685, and this exact one. And like I said, we're going to be offering one of each of these every week, and there are going to be full black Timascus and full white Timascus versions coming. Going to be a lot more money because we have two extra components here that are going to be made from black Timascus and white Timascus. And just to give you an idea, a full black Timascus is going to be $1,100 and a full white Timascus is going to be $1,000. So yes, not for the faint of heart, but full Timascus. How can you go wrong with that? Okay, oil slick zerk. Just we'll really try to get the colors. So hopefully you can see the yellows, the pinks, the greens coming through there. And that oil slick finish is just on the barrel and the pusher. The end cap, the pocket clip, and the nose cap are just full flamed zerk. So how do you get the oil slick? Basically the oil slick happens, it's the last thing to happen before you get to the full flamed, which is like a dark gray blackish color for the zerk. And you just stop right there and you get these colors. And it's really, really cool. Highly sought after, been getting a ton of requests for the oil slick. The other thing I want you to notice about the zerk is that we have a blasted finish in the teardrops. So you can see the texture in the teardrops is different. And that's just, it's for looks. It's also for function, a little better grip when you're holding on to it. And the thing about the teardrops too, I've had some people ask me about this. The shape of the teardrops is actually functional because what happens is you can move your hand this way pretty easy, but your hand it's actually harder to move it this way. So when you grab a pen, you're pushing down, and the teardrops are actually steeper on the bottom side compared to the top side. They have that taper, and so they're very functional and very, very comfortable for writing with. So just another cool thing. The other thing that we've got is inside the end cap, you can see we got silicone O-rings, and the nose cap as well. All the Sol pens take Parker style refills, and these are the Quink Flow refills. So you can go down to any Office Max or any retail store and buy refills for these, and they're just called the Parker style. So if you take this thing out, in fact I can just take it out and show you what they look like. That's what they look like. So this is the Quink Flow that you can see there. And really, really nice refill. But again, if you want like a gel style refill or something like that, you can certainly go down. The refills are not that expensive. We just put something in there that we think the majority of people are going to like, and that's why we go with the Quink Flow. So there you have it. Let's get all three of these out. Now, there's one other big news, so don't quite click away yet. There's one other big thing that I want to show you guys coming up. But there's all three of them together. And again, this one is going to be $300, $685, and $760 for the black Timascus. Okay, lastly, we got some really cool stuff coming out. We're coming up with a lot of new combos right now. But these are colors that we've done before, but we're doing them in a different way, and we're going to call these our Vibrant series. And we got our blue. And the neat thing is, I'm going to tell you about the blue, because a lot of people love blue. I get blue requested all the time. We are not able to get blue doing it a different way. This particular blue, it's blue. It's definitely a shade of blue that most people like. And so this is the only way we're able to do it. We came up with a different type of system, different than anything we've ever used in the past in order to get these colors. They're extremely vibrant. So some of you might like more subtle colors. Then these are not going to be for you because they're very, very bright. But they are anodized on there. So we've got the teal, greenish, bluish color. We've got the blue, and then we have the Dragon's Breath that we have offered in the past in just the normal flamed version. This is different. This is much, much brighter. So if you really like those bright colors, then you're going to very much enjoy the Vibrant series, and you're going to see those coming in about a month. We still got a lot of work to do on these, but I just want you to know they're coming, and these are all titanium. So yeah, there you have it. I think I've covered everything. There's other things coming though. We're going to be making some end caps. Get these guys out of the way here. We're going to be making some end caps, some nose caps out of Damasteel, Timascus, superconductor. We're making some different types of pushers out of different materials. We are also coming out with one that doesn't have any teardrops, just a real minimalist design. It will have the rings in the end cap and the nose cap, but the pocket clip will not have the teardrop. The barrel will not have the teardrops. And the end cap, or the pusher will not have the teardrops. So it'll just be a little bit more minimalist design. That'll be coming out in about a month, maybe 2 months on those. So a lot of really, really neat things coming out with the Soul Pen. There's been a lot of interest in these lately, and I really appreciate that. If you guys have any suggestions for a combo that you would like to see us make, please hit me up in the comments below. I will definitely check them. I would love to hear what you guys think we should make as far as material combos, and I would be up for it. So as long as it's something that's feasible for me to make, I will definitely give it a try. So please hit me up in the comments below. And if you guys come up with something really unique, something that I really like, then whoever suggested it in the comments, I'll send you a free one. How does that sound? That would be pretty cool, right? So yeah. A lot of fun here. Love making these things. Just a really, really, really cool deal. They're coming out so well. We've made some tweaks here and there, really trying to even improve. The original design was very well thought out. I put a lot of time into it, but we've even tweaked some things since then to make it even better. So there you go. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for the continued support. Much appreciated. Let me know if you got any questions. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your week. We'll see you later.